All right, guys, I want to speak about why Wizkid is one of the most celebrated artists and being envied by a lot of musical fans and some fellow artists. That is something I want to talk about in this video. And some people will understand that recently Whiskey's Essence is selling out fast, and one of the fastest to have gotten about 500,000 units in US, and a lot of people are proud of Whiskey about that. And before I dive in to talk about this, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time I upload my videos. But if already subscribed, guys, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media. And don't forget to drop your comment in the comment section below so that we can talk about it further. Yes, why the achievements, some of the achievements of Wizkid is something that I'll be talking about, and this is why Wizkid is being envied. This is why Wizkid is one of the most respected Nigerian artists in history, and a lot of people will understand this because they are all facts already on ground, and you will get to understand as you listen to this.
I don't see myself dropping out of school, like finally, totally. But the thing is, yeah, it's not like school.
The first one, youngest African to get a Grammy nomination, that is Wizkid. Wizkid got a Grammy nomination in 2016 with Drake album. That is, I think One Dance with Drake. And a lot of people did criticize Wizkid until the Gift album of Beyonce, and it got a Grammy. And this is well celebrated by a lot of musical fans, and I kind of respect that because songwriting was credited to Wizkid in that song One Dance, though his appearance in that song was not all that visible according to what some people are now debating on social media. But you have to understand that he got a credit for that song, and getting a nomination is a great one for Wizkid, and is the youngest to have gotten a Grammy nomination in Africa, and that we have to a kind of respect so far. Wizkid is the only Nigerian musician to make #1 spot on iTunes World Chart. That is something, and he added something, maintained it for 1 week, called One Dance, and that One Dance with Drake has actually earned Wizkid some respect across the globe, and also earned Wizkid some kind of mad figures, statistics, and that is something we need to actually respect about Wizkid so far. And some people will just argue and say a lot of things about that, whether you like it or not. Wizkid was credited on that song or for that song, and that we have to acknowledge in all we debate and talk about on social media. Yes, let me digress a little. Right now, you will understand that Essence by Wizkid featuring Thames is now selling global, having a lot of statistical figures that are not disputable right now. And many people, many Nigerians in US and other countries, they are proud of Wizkid for taking Afrobeat global, and that is something I have to kind of respect Wizkid about. I'm not like want to say that Davido did this or Burna Boy or the rest, but what I'm saying is that Wizkid has actually tried a lot and has gotten some kind of mad figures, which we need to actually celebrate from time to time and talk about, especially with the recent song Essence featuring Thames, and had a remix with Justin Bieber, and that remix is already, going places, and a lot of people are showing some kind of respect to Wizkid for that. And what do you have to say about that? Put that in the comment section so that we can actually discuss about it in our next video.
Got the pretty, pretty lady, we don't like no stress.
Wizkid is the first Nigerian to win 3 Billboard Music Awards, and this is courtesy One Dance with Drake and Kyla, which earned him the awards, and that is something we cannot actually dispute. I think the One Dance by Drake has actually gotten Wizkid to to the global stage more than any other Nigerian artist. That I cannot dispute right now. Looking at the records and the achievement of Wizkid is tied to One Dance. Right now, Wizkid is beginning to do it with apart from Brown Skin Girl getting the Grammy awards. I think Essence by Wizkid is already on the way to Grammy and many more awards, and that a lot of people are not actually disputing so far. Let's put sentiment aside. Wizkid is one of the most decorated Nigerian artists so far in history. That is something I kind of understand about Wizkid at this point in time. What do you have to say about that? Put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. Also, Wizkid is the first African pop artist to appear in Guinness World Records. This is courtesy One Dance by Drake, which became the most played on Spotify with over 1 billion streams, and that is actually huge. Away from One Dance, you will understand that taking a gross count of Wizkid's performances or songs on Spotify, the streams, Wizkid has gotten about 3.5 billion streams on Spotify, and that is actually huge. That is something that a lot of people are getting to understand about Wizkid, and they are respecting the fact about Wizkid. I think we have to respect Wizkid for that. What do you have to say about that? Put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it. But all the same, I will say that yes, these are many of the things most people don't know. Sometimes when they argue about Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy, you will understand right now from this video that Wizkid is the most celebrated Nigerian artist. Nobody can take it away from Wizkid, and we have to celebrate Wizkid for that.
Sure.
Before I jump off from this video, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time I upload my videos. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media. And don't fail to drop your comments in the comment section below.